Hello and welcome, or welcome back if you've been here before. My name is Ian and this is the third in a series of videos that follow me as I ride my Royal Enfield Himalayan to Bulgaria and back. Today I'm going as far south and then as far southeast as I possibly can in Germany. Come along, see what I get up to. Well, good morning. So now you find me in rural South Germany. I stayed the night in a lovely hotel in a place called, I think, Bungling, and just stepped out of the town, stopped in the bus stop to say good morning to you. So what's the plan for today? Well, today we're going to a place called Lindau, which is on the edge of Lake Constance, and then we're going to Berchtesgaden, which is about as south and east as you can get in Germany, and I have a hotel booked for the night there. I was going to take a lot of interesting roads, but yeah, if I go straight there it's 4 hours riding. If I take the interesting roads it's nearer 9 hours riding. So after yesterday's mammoth ride, I'm going to take a simple day today and we'll do a short road. Hopefully I'll find some interesting roads and you'll get some video of what they look like. Catch you later. Bye for now. With hindsight, I should, maybe, have saved this trip for later. I was going to Lake Constance, or Bodensee, as I'd been told it was very beautiful. As I said earlier, I took the main autobahns as much as I could, because going by smaller roads would have taken too long. And when I arrived, I did think it was very beautiful. But it was also the weekend on a very, very pleasant day, and so the place was absolutely heaving with people. Far too many people for me to feel comfortable about leaving my bike with all the luggage on it. So I arrived, took a couple of photos and carried on towards Berchtesgaden. I will go back at some point and have a proper look, but I will prepare myself better. After Lindau, I took to the main roads again. These were efficient, but have little else to commend them. If you watch carefully, you'll see that towards the end of this trace, I divert off the main road and then return to it again. This was because the road across the mountains at that point was closed, and I had no wish to repeat the shenanigans of the previous day. Immediately after this section, you can see that I stopped, reprogrammed the sat-nav with a diversion and took that to my destination, which was an awful lot nicer. Whilst you're watching this, allow me to share with you a serious wardrobe malfunction. One of the difficulties I find with extended trips on the bike is the range of weather conditions you're likely to encounter, and consequently the clothing that you need for riding. On this trip, I had temperatures down to the low single figures and up to over 30 degrees C. I had sun, rain, wind and all stages in between. As I say, this makes selecting biking clothing difficult, as even the posh multifunction supersuits fail to cope with all conditions. For the record, I wore a Knox armoured shirt with a laminate jacket over the top, plus the usual t-shirt and or sweatshirt as appropriate. On the bottom half, some Klim armoured jeans and some Klim short boots. I then had a variety of gloves and some Scott Ergo Pro waterproofs. This was all great except for one area: my ankles. What I hadn't counted on was that the length of my jeans was such that when I put on the waterproofs over the top with the elasticated cuff at the leg, this caused the top of my boots to be exposed. I'd not found this to be a problem before, as either I'd worn taller boots or the rain had been less severe or less prolonged. I can now share with you that in heavy extended periods of rain, when the elasticated cuff on the Scott Ergo Pro pulls in the trousers so that they expose the top of the boot, rain will fill your boot. Yeah, at that point, even flash Gore-Tex boots become very unpleasant. At last, some motorcycling, I hear you say, or something. This video is the last few miles to Berchtesgaden. This is a municipality in Bavaria and the southeast of Germany. The first records of the area are from 1102, which mentions rich salt deposits. Salt mining started in 1517 and subsequently produced much of Berchtesgaden's wealth. As you might imagine, somewhere so close to a modern international border, Berchtesgaden has been part of several countries. It was an independent state in the Holy Roman Empire. In 1805 it was ceded to Austria. Then in 1810 it became part of the Kingdom of Bavaria. In the 1920s, Adolf Hitler began to holiday in the area, purchasing a property in Obersalzberg. Other senior figures in the Third Reich, such as Hermann Göring, Joseph Goebbels, Martin Bormann, Heinrich Himmler and Albert Speer, used to frequent the area. The Nazi Party also began to purchase land in the area. To serve as an outpost of the German government, Berchtesgaden saw substantial expansion of its offices, security and support services. This is the town where Neville Chamberlain met Hitler in 1938 before the Munich Agreement. After the war, Berchtesgaden became a military zone, and many buildings were requisitioned by the American Army. The base was turned over to the German authorities in 1995, after German reunification and 50 years after the end of World War II. Today, its major industry is tourism, as befits an area of great beauty and great history. As I arrive, I'll just say a little about the hotel. This was an Explorer hotel, which was a chain I wasn't familiar with. and I have to say that it was a lovely stay. The staff seemed to be quite young, but they had a can-do attitude that made my stay a pleasure. So I finished this day having avoided any rain, but as you can see from the pictures, it caught up with me later and I was treated to a huge electrical storm. Although I didn't catch any of it on camera, there was a lot of lightning. Glad I wasn't in a tent. Well, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, please hit the like button. In the next video, I ride the Grossglockner Pass. So, please hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon so that you don't miss that. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.